Hello. Let's go ahead and get started. I have prayed over the cards, shuffled them. I'm going to be pulling from John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. Tony Carmine Salerno's Angels, Gods, and Goddesses. I have prayed over and shuffled my Sabilas and Lenormands in case we need those for clarifiers. Have been using them for clarifiers on most people's readings so far. So it's likely we'll do some of yours when we get to that point. And what we have here is the situation, recent past, what you were unaware of, and what is being recommended to you. Let me make sure you guys can see that. Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's see what's happening for Virgo. Now, the first one that you're starting out with, this is, in traditional tarot, this would be the Three of Cups, and it's rejoice and celebrate. And this is a card that really does. It talks about things that make your heart happy, make you filled with joy. Celebration, birth, success, victory. You see there's like this trophy in the background. It's just, you know, excitement about things that make you happy, make you joyful, that are filled with love. Being filled with gratitude, sharing that joy, sharing that love with others. So if we just looked at these cards, the next card we have is in the traditional tarot. This would be the Lover's card that talks about a deep connection, a spiritual connection. This can be soulmates, twin flames, twin souls. It's a divine love connection. They're divine partners. They're meant to be partners. And if you looked at it, you would think, okay, recent past, you've met the love. So maybe some of you have in the recent past met the love of your life, and that's something that you're celebrating, something that you're joyful about, something that you're happy about, because you connect on that very deep level. For some of you, though, that you're not celebrating because there was like a third party. Although you'd want to be celebrating because this is this divine love, things happened. Karmic things happened. Okay, let's keep looking at the cards because I'll explain as we continue to go on, because it's kind of contradictory. If you just looked at this at face value, then you have what would be justice. This is the balance card. When you look at this, then you have this Goddess of Awakening. At first view, this appears just beautiful. I mean, and for those of you, I do hope that there are those of you out there that are truly having something that's this beautiful, Virgos, because you have celebration. This could be celebrating engagement, marriage, celebrating this love. This is supposed to be the recent past. So this is this love of a lifetime. You're celebrating, you're having joy. You've got balance. Balance is all about, and in traditional tarot, this is justice. This would be all about scales. You know, in this card in this deck, it really does talk about the fact that you need to have some balance in your life. And this is a card that is unknown. So this is a thing that you're unaware of. And it really talks about how you need to get some balance in your life. Your life is out of balance. You have to bring it back into balance. So for some, it could be making adjustments in love. For some, it could be making adjustments in work, business, relationships with others, not necessarily love relationships, but relationships with others, because of not being in balance. You know, when the Justice card comes around, that is what will force changes. And typically it's tied to karma. It's karmic cycles. So these changes will come about because of a karmic cycle. So we have to, you know, bring things back into balance, or things that we've done in the past may have us out of balance now and will come back into balance. It's also a card that reminds us about our choices. So, you know, the things that we choose today, the things that we decide today, we will reap those things. There's that golden rule: do unto others as you would have done unto you. Some of you are unaware of that this that's going on is because of karma. Karma that has to be fulfilled. And karma's not always bad. Some people think that karma's just so bad. It's not. Sometimes, a lot of times, people have like really good karma because they've been giving, they've been putting love out in the universe, they've been caring for people, doing the right thing, and their karma, their rewards, their things that come back to them are positive, which is in alignment with the card as far as, you know, the recommendations that you have down here. This is the Goddess of Awakening. And at the bottom, which I will read that to you while you look at the image, hopefully with no glare. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. See how she's just laying there and everything is bared? And she's got this star shining above her head. So really it's romantic exploration, intimate exploration, sexual exploration, bearing yourself to your other half, enjoying that time together, awakening, discovery, a blissful, happy time. Regardless of whether you are male or female, you can see it. Your feminine creative spirit is being nourished and awakened by the star of Venus. The goddess of love is activating your sensuous nature. Romance is in the air, so surround yourself with flowers and crystals, wear your favorite perfume or essential oil, and allow your inner charms to surface. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, fun, and creativity. A new romance is about to blossom, or an existing relationship is about to enter a period of renewed magic, excitement, and enchantment. Either way, this period of renewed romance will eventually lead you to explore a new creative venture with your partner. Enjoy. Either way, this is beautiful, Virgo. If you just look at it and take it for face value, it's beautiful. It talks about, in the recent past, this love of a lifetime. You're celebrating things with them. It's because karma, everything is being righted, balanced. You have 11. That's a power number. And you're going to have some beautiful, intimate sexual moments with that lover. But what I'm being told is that this celebration was derailed. Some of you have met a love of a lifetime, but there was a third party that came in, or some behavior. Like some, it could have been drinking. You have these cups, so some of them, they could have just been, because I keep pointing out those cups and that cup, so they could have been drinking, party, doing things. So at this moment, you're not having these celebrations, but you're about to, because what you're not aware of is karma is about to be rightened. So for some of you, if it was a third party, that third party is about to be gone. If it was just simply behaviors that made this fall apart, so say they were drinking or partying or doing those things, that's about to be balanced back out. Because again, what you're not aware of is the things that have been out of balance with this relationship are about to come back into balance. So for some of you, this love interest of yours, this is the partner of yours, was not focused on you, wasn't focused on love, they were focused on other things, but it's about to come back into balance. So they're going to stop partying and drinking with their friends, or they're going to stop choosing someone else, because that karmic cycle will be complete. Notice there's this circle around him. So that karmic cycle that has kept the two of you apart is about to be complete. You're not celebrating yet, but you will. And when it happens and comes back together, you need to be open to this amazing love. You need to bear yourself. Because for some of you, you've been hurt by these things that have occurred. So when he or she comes back, open yourself up, allow yourself to open up to that divine love, because it is a divine love. But because you've been hurt, you will likely tend to want to push away or not really open up out of fear of, okay, what if this happens again? That karmic cycle of pushing, pulling is complete now. Which is some very exciting stuff. That is huge. You guys are the best reading so far today. So let's do some clarifiers. Let's hope that it continues to be beautiful. Okay, so we have the La Letra, La Gariza, Constanza. Okay, so this is talking about written communications, the letter. But you know, no one really sends letters now, typically emails, but communications, written communications that came in. But they weren't tactful. They weren't kind. They were very abrasive. So for some of you, this love of yours sent you some communications that were not with any tact. They were hurtful, they were abrasive, they pushed you away, and you've been on your own. But you've stood firm, you've been immutable. You've stood firm in this love, knowing that this is a divine love, and you've stood firm in that. And that in and of itself is something to celebrate. Now, for harmony, okay. So it was something that took this divine love and just derailed it. So you have the La Alegría, Delirante, and Fidelta, La Fidelta. So this is celebrations. This is like happiness with family, friends, celebrations. But it's friends and family. It's not happiness of the heart. There's two different types of happiness and celebrations. This is with family and friends, community. Then there's one that's with love, you know, celebration of the heart. But then we have stupid behavior, stupid actions. And then we have loyalty. So although this lover, this partner of yours, they did some foolish things. For some, they were out partying, they were out drinking, they did some foolish things. For some, they did bring in a third party. But there's still loyalty there. There's still that connection there. It's still founded on a deep connection. Now, as far as balance, we have the Speranza, the Vici Signora, and the Ammalato. Okay. So you have the hope, the waiting, the longing. This is an older woman that can provide advice, counsel. This could be a mother, this could be a grandmother. It is an older, depicted as an older woman. It could be even an old acquaintance, somebody that can provide you advice, guidance. And then we have the sick person, so he's laid up. So what you're unaware of, some of you are longing for this relationship with him. And he has been sick over it falling apart. He's also been sick because of the actions that he took and his behavior. But there is advice, some guidance that's coming in that he, and you can change the gender. But I'm getting for most, there's guidance that's coming in that he can trust, that he can count on. That is going to shift things and bring things back into balance. Yay! It's not ugly, Virgos. It's not. See, you can't have all these beautiful cards. Okay, so for the Goddess of Awakening, I was kind of hesitant and afraid to look at these because these cards are so beautiful. But what they're saying was not beautiful, but it is going to be beautiful. Things are going to be fixed. You know how I was saying that there were 2 celebration cards? This is family and friends. Happiness of the heart. Joy, celebration for things of the heart. And then this is, relationship with a friend, someone that can be trusted, a firm foundation. And then we have the letterato. So this is a relationship that can be trusted. There is loyalty on both ends. He's in the process of contemplating how to communicate. So for some of you, because this is the recommendation, this is clarifier on the recommendation, he's going to come back and communicate with you. And when he does, be open to it, because it is going to lead to happiness for your heart and his heart. It's going to bring you what you both desire, and it is going to bring you the celebrations. But you have to be open to it. So, I think that's beautiful. So I wish you all an amazing month, Virgos, filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.